Hi everyone, welcome back to our kitchen. I'm Brittany and this is Emily and we're two of Festival's Mealtime Mentors. And today we're coming to you with an authentic Hispanic recipe.
That's right, today we're making grilled skirt steak with Chimichurri Verde.
Yes, it's really yummy. I love working with skirt steak. What we've done so far is preheated our grill pan because we want it nice and hot for our skirt steak. You could definitely use a regular grill if you're outdoors, but obviously we're in our kitchen today, so a grill pan works just as well. I do want to talk about skirt steak just a little bit before we get started. So skirt steak is a really affordable cut of meat, so we really like working with it. Also, it's great for grilling because it has these nice swaths of fat running through it. So
That marbling?
Yeah, so it stands up really well to the high heat of the grill. It stays nice and tender and juicy on the grill and really flavorful. So when you buy skirt steak at the grocery store, you're mostly going to see inside cuts of skirt steaks, which means there's less fat, so you'll have to do less trimming at home. There'll be less of that membrane on there that's from the animal. Usually they'll be rolled up, but they're typically about 2 feet long. This one's obviously trimmed for our purposes today. But if you're intimidated by trimming or you don't really know where to get started, you could definitely bring the whole steak up to the meat counter at Festival and they'll cut it for you. And also, if you have them roll it out for you, you can make sure that it's evenly thick all the way across, which makes it cook more evenly on the grill. So when you do trim it, you can leave some fat on there as we've done today, and that adds a lot of flavor. You can also leave some of the membrane on too. It's okay if you don't get it all off because that will melt off on the grill. So, that being said,
Brittany's our skirt steak expert.
Yes. So. I'm all read up on skirt steak. So we're going to start making our marinade because this steak does marinate overnight. So to get started, we add some olive oil. I'm just going to hand these to you if that's okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
Some fresh squeezed orange juice.
Awesome.
Lots of good citrus flavors going in here. We've got some lime juice. Some soy sauce. You could use tamari here if you need to eat gluten-free. We've got some Worcestershire sauce, nice savory flavors. Red wine vinegar, which we'll see again in our Chimichurri Verde, and then some minced garlic. Let's get that in there.
So this marinade uses a lot of, I guess, staple ingredients in a delicious marinade. So it's really easy to make. Like I said, most people have these ingredients on hand.
Yes,
so.
I would say so. All right, I'm going to let you go ahead and put this steak in here.
Yeah.
And I'm going to go get the steak we had marinating overnight.
While she does that, I'm just going to wash my hands because you always want to make sure that you're washing your hands after you touch raw meat. Just kind of a food safety thing.
Yes. So here's the steak we had marinating overnight. You could also marinate it in a Ziploc bag or just in a dish like this. You really don't want to use a metal container though because the flavors might react with the metal and kind of ruin the flavor of your dish, and we don't want that. So I've trimmed this steak just so it can fit in our pan. You definitely don't have to do that if you have a bigger pan or if you're using a grill. And now we need to season it liberally on both sides with salt and pepper. So we're going to do that. And this is where the flavor really comes through, is this nice crust of salt and pepper on the grill.
We haven't even started cooking and it smells
delicious.
delicious.
I know, it smells awesome. Okay. And then, oh, got away from me there. Okay, so now I'm going to put this in our hot grill pan. I've just coated it with some olive oil spray so it doesn't stick. And it's going to go for about 3 minutes per side. Skirt steak actually tastes best when it's cooked to medium. It's really nice and tender. It's easiest to eat. So only about 3 minutes per side, so really fast. I'm going to go ahead and wash my hands.
While Brittany does that, I'm going to get started on our Chimichurri Verde. Chimichurri is kind of a sauce that is uncooked, so it's kind of a fresh sauce because it uses a lot of different fresh herbs and onion and garlic, a lot of great flavors. So I'm going to go ahead and get started by adding some fresh parsley. You can add the whole leaves and stems and all because it'll get all blended up. And then I'm going to add some cilantro. Great Hispanic flavor.
Yes.
All right, then some garlic.
And these are just whole cloves of garlic. You don't need to get minced garlic or anything like that.
Our onion.
You could use a red onion. This is just a white onion we've diced up today.
And then our liquid ingredients, we have a little bit of red wine vinegar,
This adds some awesome flavor.
lime juice, some more olive oil, those heart-healthy fats, and then our seasonings, which we have some salt and pepper and red pepper flakes just to give it a little bit of heat.
Really yummy.
So I'm just going to put the top on here and blend this till it's smooth.
Yes, and it's going to smell amazing. Okay, so it's cooked for 3 minutes on the first side. We're gonna go ahead and flip these. Ooh, look at how beautiful that is. So again, another 3 minutes, and then we're going to transfer it to our cutting board. Okay, so our steak has cooked for about 3 minutes per side. I'm ready to transfer it to our cutting board so it can rest for about 10 minutes. And it's really important we do this so that the juices stay locked in. And when we transfer our steak to a cutting board, we want to make sure it's not the same cutting board we used for the raw meat. So just for keeping food safety in mind, we want a clean cutting board. All right, so our steak has rested 10 minutes and it smells amazing in here.
So good.
So I'm gonna cut it and then we can add our sauce. Oh yeah.
That looks amazing.
Yes, it does. Nice. And actually, if we cooked it just a little bit for a little less time, it probably would have been perfect. All right, we can go ahead and add our sauce.
Sure.
This steak as is right now would be perfect for fajitas. Skirt steak is typically what's used in fajitas. Oh yes, this sauce is awesome. Okay, I'm gonna give it a try. Want to make sure to get some of that sauce on there too.
The sauce just smells so fresh.
Yum. Oh my gosh, there's so much flavor going on there.
Yum.
But it's also perfect. Yum. I can't wait to eat this.
Well, we hope you give this south of the border steak skillet recipe a try.
And for more recipes and resources from your mealtime mentors, visit fastfoods.com.
It's not a steak skillet, but
It's okay.